Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sam Battlefields. Thank you very much for joining me on my journey through ecological dynamics and the constraints-led approach. Starting to get a little bit more confident, being that I'm getting some high-level guys on this channel and sort of encouraging me, which is awesome. I really appreciate it. And also getting quite a bit out of training today with Leglocks. I wanted to do a version. I stopped doing Quidditch today because I wanted to get straight into Leglocks because there's so many different sort of configurations of control and escapes that I wanted to work through today. And even though we still dedicated most of the lesson to it, we only got through some of the single ashing and the double ashing configurations of leg entanglement. So I'm not disappointed. I've actually said to Alex that I'll be doing Leglock week next week because we used to, in the curriculum, we used to have unconventional guards, and so there was a number of guards that I would have put under that I would now put under the umbrella of the other guard, so of like open, closed, and half. Yeah, it's kind of, the more I think about it, it's able to be simplified into those kind of categories. I mean, even something like De La Hiva, you could put under the what do you call it? Open guard. You know, your legs are open. They're kind of on the outside. You're using your you're using your feet to keep them away, rather than sort of them being enclosed. So, I mean, there is a thing to be said that you've got one leg enclosed, I suppose. But anyway, I'm getting too far ahead of myself. That's now 2 weeks down the track, and what I'll probably do is turn with consultation. We'll probably look to turn Leglock week into Leglock Fortnight and unconventional guard week into unconventional guard fortnight into unconventional guard week. Yeah. So today we started off with boxing. So shoulder, chest, shoulder and torso essentially. It was ugly from what my perspective was. I'm not sure. I think because we've been playing these other games where grappling is so highly regarded that Will was grabbing the arms, which made it kind of more realistic, obviously, of a kind of fight scenario. But for the game, it wasn't so much realistic. Well, it didn't allow the task to be completed as cleanly as it could. So anyway, it was the main purpose today of that game was to warm up and get the legs a bit warm. So I tried to do a bit more movement, that kind of thing. And we started out. I actually recorded half an hour. All right, so literally half an hour of the lesson, including that stand-up portion. But more importantly, including like a little bit of a blurb. Now, I probably could have left the blurb closer to the end. What I found though was even just setting up the task that you wanted to achieve, I kind of needed the class, Aaron and Will, to understand why they were doing it. So anyway, the task was that if you could get the knee. So if I call it the thigh line, if you have basically a laptop, the bottom of that laptop sitting on your thighs, that line is the thigh line, and the knee line is sort of the exiting away from your groin. So if I can get my knee out of those two, so either away towards the opponent or out of the knee line, then that was a win. Or a foot on the ground, so the foot that's being attacked on the ground, that's a win. Yeah, so that was the game as such. I'm sure I want to really, over the next couple of days, delve really, really deep into this and figure out, because it really showed me that while I'm a lot more comfortable doing leg locks, and I'm probably up there in the gym with as being like the more confident with them, I'm definitely not confident enough that I'm like explaining stuff simply, right? And that's where I want to be. I want to be able to get to the crux of the matter, give a task that means that they don't get hurt, essentially. So person on the bottom is just trying, or person controlling the leg is just trying to keep that leg. Anyway, I'll just show you the sort of the first one, because what I stupidly did, I had almost 28 minutes of footage of the entire class, and I thought rather than upload with my internet, which is absolutely horrible at the moment, fuck you Vodafone, sorry, I'm not sorry to Vodafone, I'm sorry to my viewers, but rather than upload it and then cut it up and then put it live, I thought, I'll cut it up on my phone so it's quick uploads, and then I cut it, and it deleted the original 27, so I've got 17 seconds out of 27 minutes, so yeah, bravo, Sam, well done. So in the lead up to this, so you can see what essentially happened if we just go through it again. A couple of emergent behaviours was, even though there was no attacking from the bottom, so the goal for the person on the bottom, person attacking the leg was to just control the leg and make sure that they can't get out. Even though that happened, you can see that instantly he attempted to affect control of my upper body with this arm. And then if we go a little bit further along, actually you might even see he does something here, pops that down, bang, and then he gets that in an affected position. And I'm trying to hold on and regain, and he just does that. Yeah. So the emergent behaviour that was pretty cool was that, and the disengaging of the foot. This is something that Will and Brad did on Wednesday, which was awesome to see, and so it was cool to see that occur. And then when we did the double ashy, something that Aaron did kind of instantly, which was he crushed my hips over, so I was kind of face down. So I need to figure out a a sort of counter to that if he's coming up and over. What I found as well though was there was when you're getting attacked, if I can hide my heel, so let's say I'm getting attacked on this side, forget all this part here, like, but let's just say he was doing the attacking. If I can hide my heel down here, it means that A, he's not going to be able to heal me, obviously, but B, he also can't get a straight ankle lock as well. So I'm trying to keep my heel down towards the lower half of his torso. But furthermore, I then attacked his top leg and put that over my head, and that allowed me to start attacking that. And I noticed that this was in more of a roll situation, but I noticed that A, it opened up and allowed me to get my knee out and then get into like a single action. But it also made him freak out, right? So it's something that I'm really keen to play with. And I'm going to put more games in next week that allow me to play with that. I've just got to do more, maybe not more research, but I don't know, maybe get my 2-year-old or 3-year-old to do some drilling with me. Actually, I can look tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Anyway, there's open mat tomorrow, so I'll work on that there. I won't bore you any further, guys. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you do want to have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Also, quick reminder: I got Scott Seavright doing a podcast with me next week. I am super excited for this. Scott is a legend in this game, so I'm very keen for it. So if you get a chance to see that, yeah, excellent. I will see you next week. Much love. Peace.